Okay, game of favorites. Ready, you two? What's your favorite cereal?
Shakespeare.
Harvest something.
What's your favorite number?
11.
6.
Favorite color?
Yellow.
Blue.
Favorite summer sport to play?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
It used to be skiing, water skiing.
What is your favorite winter sport to play?
It used to be downhill skiing.
Basketball or skiing. Big downhill skiing.
What is your favorite sport to go and watch and spectate?
Basketball and volleyball.
No clue.
What is your favorite dessert?
Creme brulee.
You don't have a favorite dessert?
No.
What's your favorite type of candy bar?
Heath bar.
Cindy's is Nestle Crunch. I know hers. I love peanut butter cups.
So did your father.
Charleston Chew, though, for you.
I don't have a favorite.
What's your favorite candy, like actual sugary candy?
Sweet tarts or like the rope sweet tarts.
I like caramel.
Caramel stuff. What's your favorite dinner food?
Chicken tenders
Gnocchi.
and fries.
Yeah, I love that too. Favorite breakfast food, actual breakfast food?
Fried
Fried dough. Grammy's Smoothies.
No, I'm a spinach omelet.
Yum. Favorite fruit?
watermelon.
I like watermelon too.
Favorite vegetable?
I like corn on the cob.
I like carrots with ranch.
Favorite flower?
Favorite flower. Daisy, I guess.
Jasmine.
Favorite bird?
Baltimore Oriole.
Don't have one.
Don't have one. Do you like to wear shoes inside or bare feet?
Bare
Bare feet.
feet.
Neither.
Slippers.
Neither.
Yeah.
Slippers.
Slippers. Favorite type of car? I already know Lena's.
Well,
She wants a white Jeep.
or a Lamborghini.
Oh, that's right.
A white what?
A white Jeep or a Lamborghini.
Well, there's two practical cars for you. I like convertible.
Favorite vacation you've ever been on?
Carnival cruise.
Carnival cruise for Grammy's anniversary and Papa?
Or like out west.
Or going out west camping?
I loved Bermuda when we went there twice.
Favorite national park?
I guess I'm going to have to say Yellowstone. There's so much there.
Badlands.
Badlands. Favorite song? Or
Summer
singer?
place.
No.
Favorite movie?
You didn't give her a chance.
What's your favorite song, Lena?
I don't know.
Favorite movie?
Waterloo Bridge.
I do like favorite show.
Yep.
Like the Vampire Diaries.
What is it?
That's what it is this week. Vampire Diaries. You love, what's that movie that you love with a kid that wears that helmet?
Wonder. I
Wonder.
don't really like that.
Favorite book?
My favorite book.
The War That Saved My Life and The War I Finally Won.
Those are good.
This is tough. To Kill a Mockingbird, I guess.
Favorite hobby?
Sports.
Sports?
Artwork, I guess.
Artwork. All right, game of favorites.
And the
Where did you meet Dad and when was your first date?
June 7th, 1963 was our first date. And It was the night of the Hollywood premiere, which my sorority put on at the theater in town. And I was chairman. And he asked if he could walk me home afterwards.
Whoa.
And Celia Brown, who was my best buddy, was also his best buddy's girlfriend. So Celia introduced us and thought we'd be perfect for each other.
So how old were you guys?
Little did
I
she
was-
know she was right.
I was 16 and Dad was 17.
Because in your high school you had sororities.
Yes, we did. And they did dances and raised money to do different things.
So it was like kind of like a club in high school, or
No, it was a sorority. Well, it wasn't. There was no sorority house or anything
yeah, like you didn't
that.
live together.
But it was a group. We met every month or 2 weeks. Something
Did
like
you have to
that.
pay dues like you do at college sororities?
I don't remember the details, those kind of details. I just was Delta Gamma Delta, and
Did Grandma want you to do it, or like she
no,
didn't
had
care?
she didn't care. She had no problem.
Did your siblings do that too?
Christine was a DG girl, and I don't think Lorraine did it, and I think Cheryl was an Alpha Mu. Not positive, but I think she was an Alpha Mu.
How many sisters?
So after one date, you were in love, or no?
Not me. I think Dad might have been.
So it wasn't one of
Did he ask you right out?
He asked me to go out again. Yes. Who are you waving to? I can't see. Yes. And then that summer, he worked at Boy Scout camp on the waterfront, and he had Saturday night off. So he asked if he could have a standing date for Saturday night through the summer. I said, yes, I'd be willing to do that, but not exclusively. In other words, I could go out with somebody else during the week.
Right.
Lena, say it again.
Was it love at first sight?
No.
Okay, it was.
So when were you in love? So when, I know you said Dad was love at first sight. When did you know you were in love?
I was kidding, Jennifer.
Ah.
I don't think it was love at first sight for him either.
Is that even a thing?
No, I'm just saying. It
Like,
was.
when did you know that
I-
he was the person?
It was a while. It was quite.
Probably a day before the wedding.
No. No.
I mean, if you said yes, you would have to know,
No, we didn't get engaged for 5 years.
5
Do you-
years. That's a long
Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
Do you, Lena?
time. No.
You don't either.
Well, I don't really know.
No, she doesn't know.
What advice do you have for young people that are getting married?
You
Get
do
to
you,
know
kid.
each other before you go down the aisle.
You know, bud.
So what advice do you have to young married couples, Mom, once they're married?
Once they're married?
Yes.
Oh. Well, the best thing they can do for themselves is to get to know each other first.
Hungry?
Date for a...
Your glasses
I don't
are
think that-
down, Mom.
I don't think that is very appetizing, Jim.
Hey, Mom, now that Luke's going to be a senior, trying to figure out college and what career path, what advice do you have for him?
Well, it's hard for you to pick a favorite thing academically or professionally, or something that you want to do for your life besides basketball.
Basketball shouldn't be the only deciding factor.
It shouldn't be the only thing, but you really have to find something you enjoy besides basketball. I'm not saying you can't play it or you won't be able to play it or any of that, but
That's it.
practically have to find something that when you get up in the morning, you aren't groaning and moaning, I gotta go to work. But you want to do something that doesn't feel like work, something you enjoy doing. You know, now that could be, for all I know, it could be making up crossword puzzles. I don't think that's going to be your thing, but
Did you know you wanted to be a teacher when you were his age?
no. My case is very different. I was poor and I lived in a college town. It was either go out here, which was a teaching college, mostly teachers they turned out, or don't go. And I wanted to go. So that's how I ended up.
Were you encouraged to go to college?
Actually, oddly enough, not necessarily now.
Grandma and Grandpa?
Well, I was female, so it wasn't necessary. But you know, there weren't a lot of options. I did want to be a PT when I was middle school age, which I think is kind of funny because both his mom and dad are PTs. And you know, believe it or not, the only place you could go back then was Stony Brook out on Long Island, and very hard to get into. There weren't many schools that offered it, and even being a female was a detriment because they thought you weren't strong enough to bend and twist everybody. and lift and stuff.
And where did Grandpa work? And it was like
My
Monday through
father-
Friday.
My father worked at the mill in Armstrong Cork Mill, and that's just outside of Fulton. But he only went as far as 8th grade. His mom died when he was in 8th grade, and he had to quit work. There were 7 kids, and he had to quit work and help support the family.
So-
He was the oldest.
And he wasn't happy doing that job, would you say, his whole life, or was he happy?
I don't think it's what I know it's not what he wanted. He wanted to be a doctor.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. But
Did he encourage you to go to school, though, or no? You're
No.
saying no.
he didn't discourage me, but he didn't encourage me either. But my sister Cheryl, who was very bright, she went to college after taking secretarial work in high school. And, you know, people were surprised that she ended up in college. But, you know, she was bright, and somebody got a hold of her and said, you know, you really should think about college, because she was so bright.
How did Grandma feel about not having an education? Did she ever talk about it?
No, she didn't. And
Get your
it
all
was
your-
so common.
out down
It was so common not to. What is he doing? It was so common not to
Go to
go
school.
to school that it wasn't that unusual. Like I had a good friend on Long Island, and her mother was a pharmacist. And when I found that out, I was shocked. Her mother, was my age or close to my age, and her mother was a pharmacist. That was pretty unusual.
Grad.
A Clarkson grad.
How exciting.
I really don't like
Her COVID senior year, though. Not a fun senior year, huh, Seeds?
Bossy people, they get their way all the time.
I just bought it.
Did you?
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
just my new ring I just bought.
Pearls. Oh, I love it. Was that on the spring break
And
trip?
The reason I decided on the isn't this pretty? The way that is. The reason I decided on the pearls. This is something I swear to you. You won't think you can right now, but you can wear it with jeans.
With
You
everything.
can wear it dressed
Yeah, I don't
up.
have any type of pearls.
Yeah,
Pick
them out.
and pearls are in right now because of what's her name?
Cool.
Kate, who's Prince Harry's wife?
Oh, Kate.
Not Kate.
Meghan Markle?
Meghan.
Megan.
I think.
Did pearls ever go out?
Pearls
They
are never,
weren't.
I was going to
pearls are
say.
never really out. They're a staple. Like
Yeah.
every girl should have
Thank you.
pearls.
Well, now I do.
You know, you do.
Very exciting, Seeds.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so college grad advice. What do you think?
Post college.
Yeah.
Post-college grad.
Because I already grad.
I really am glad that you're not going directly from college to marriage.
Me too.
And the reason I'm glad is not because I didn't have the right guy at the time, because I did, but both of us would have liked to have lived independently for a while before we got married. But we graduated in 68 and we got married in 68, you know. So I'm really glad about that part. I know I don't have to worry about you for that part.
No worries there.
So that's a good thing. And you really, I hope you'll take this opportunity to really get to know yourself, you know, in your professional life too, not just, you know, and so that when you are ready to have a family or whatever it is you decide to do, you really will be ready. You know, like by the time I had your Aunt Jen, I was ready to have a baby. You know, I was ready to have a family. Ready. You know, we had quite 5 years of marriage before we had to settle down and be parents and act like grown-ups.
Yeah. Too early.
And it's okay if you don't want to have children in your life.
Exactly.
She's always said that.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
Yeah, and so
After taking care of a dog for 24 hours, I won't lie to you.
It's
It's
this-
definitely pushing it further.
it's this particular dog. Good old Moose. But Moose will grow up. He's just a baby right now, and that's why he's the way he is. But
When you look back, Mom, do you have any regrets throughout your life or things you would have done differently?
just what I had said, Dad and I both feel like, I mean, we had been dating already 5 years, so it just wasn't sanity to not get married. But both of us would have liked an opportunity to.
I remember you saying you went from your bedroom at
I
Graham.
never had my own bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm 74 years
Shared a
old.
room your whole life. How's that sound, Lena? Not good?
I've never had my own
You don't
bedroom.
like sharing a room.
74. Jeez.
I'll hold my own bedroom when chunks.
Yeah. And I mean, you've already done that, so you know some of the stuff you've already done because just times have changed. You know, I mean, they used to. what are you
Go ahead.
laughing at? They used to. Italian daughters wouldn't even. It was frowned on to get your own apartment if you weren't married. I mean, they really wanted you to live at home until you were married. And,
Speaking of Italian daughters, your family Italian. I know family was always important to you. Like, do you have that memory growing up of family being very important? And
oh yeah, family's always been important.
like your grandmother lived where?
My mother around the corner. My mother was, my sister Cheryl used to say that our mother's religion was family. You know, yeah. Yeah, she used to say that. Cheryl said that about Mom. She said it was everything, you know. And it obviously is important to me or we wouldn't be get together like this.